Start with questions for Coach.
Coach, you've won 3 of 4, 9-5 now. You feel like things are going in a positive direction, and you guys are playing as well as you have all year?
I do. We're still trying to get some rotations and lineups just because of new additions, but I think we're the healthiest we've been. We have depth. Now, I think we are playing well. I think we've learned some good lessons, but I think just every game, is so important, so vital now. If you can't, you see that just throughout the league. So it's just regardless of the opponent, the urgency. Every time you step on that floor is just competing because when you can lose every time you step up on that floor if you don't give it that same consistent effort.
Where have you seen the team improve the most, maybe from a couple weeks ago to now?
Defensively, I think we just continue to get better defensively. Whether it's man or zone, rebounding. I think that's just a big focus of ours. I would still like us to just be more efficient offensively, but I think again that's going to come with playing with each other more.
Can you talk, what do you think of these two, the road trip? Maybe you could break down the two opponents a little bit.
It's a big road trip for us mentally. Last year we went 0-2 in this road trip. Grand Canyon only has maybe 2 or 3 returning kids from a year ago. Added some international players, a graduate transfer from Nevada. So again, they're very much post dominant. They play block to block. Short corner, nail to block, and they're gonna get extra possessions. They're gonna just pound it inside, roll and replace. So it's just gonna be big focus for us defensively. How we're gonna guard ball screens. How we're gonna guard their posts, and then just basically playing personnel. And then you go to Bakersfield, and Bakersfield is one of the best defensive teams in the league every year. They're going to pressure you. They're going to play their, whether it's man zone, they're going to get you out of what you do. And so it's a big road test for us just for maturity and just being able to compete, hold our composure. At home we're up 13 and we let them back in. On the road that's very important. That's something that we have to continue to get better at.
You didn't play last weekend. Was that good for your team to have some time off because you were so busy during the holiday and probably didn't have a whole lot of practice time?
Yeah, it was just because, again, you're not going to get a lot of those buys where we can focus just on us. And then also, rest some legs and illnesses and things like that.
What did you work on over the weekend, and now you have a few more days here before you play Thursday?
Big thing. Defending, rebounding, and then, when you're in an advantage break, taking care of that, just basic fundamentals of playing up tempo at, we had a couple possessions in the second half against Cal Baptist where we didn't capitalize. We had 2-on-1s and we turned it over all 3 times. Those are gimmies. You got to get those. And so, just working on us, skills, just being able to be solid.
Were there any results from the first weekend that surprised you or you took notice of or anything?
Not really. UMKC is much better this year. They've added some really key players, glue kids. Rio Grande's playing well. Utah Valley is too. And then, Bakersfield's just going to always be Bakersfield. And I think in league, it doesn't matter, who you're playing. It's that night. It's that competition. It's that possession. And so that's what we continue to preach is, every possession is important.
Any more questions for Coach?
Coach, McDaniels had a hot hand in the last game. Would you say that you would throw her more in the lineup going into this week?
Yeah. Again, it'd been about 3 years since Bree started playing, so you just continue to see glimpses of her, and she's getting more comfortable, and so she has that ability. She's very even, and she's she's 23 years old, so as long as she can score it and defend, she'll definitely be in that lineup.